Good morning, friends from Bali. Not a bad day here. Doesn't look too sunny, which is probably a good thing because today we're going to have breakfast at the top of a volcano and then we're bike riding it down, so that should be a really easy ride. And then we're going to have lunch at the bottom of the volcano, so that should be pretty fun. Also, I did forget to mention that this new hotel or resort now has a gym here, which is good for the fitness. I decided not to go this morning before the ride because I think that would have been a bit of a rookie move because, well, even though we're riding downhill, I don't know what it may or may not be like in terms of how intense it'll be. I think it'll be pretty chilled, really. Anyway, I decided the gym's open 24 hours here, so I can go later tonight if I decide to. But rest day was definitely needed yesterday. See how I feel today. Can't just play it by ear. Looking forward to today. I think I'm gonna go quickly get a coffee with my brother-in-law now, and then we'll come back and get picked up and head to the volcano. Let's get the day started. We're just having coffee at a place called Expat, and it is awesome. If you are ever in the Seminyak area, this is right near Seminyak Square. Definitely recommend. Good morning. How are you? Nick?
Yeah.
Good to. Currently en route to back up and right back down. This is obviously not the volcano yet. This rice field. We just stopped and you go take a photo if you want to take a photo. So tempted to get the drone out here, but we're only stopping for like 5-10 minutes. Don't worry, we're gonna get some sick drone footage from the volcano. There is awesome drone footage coming. I got your back. So we've just got to another stop at a coffee plantation where they're showing us how they make the coffee, and then of course we're doing some coffee taste testing. Although I've just seen a sign over here, Bali Cappuccino. I hope that doesn't mean that's the type of coffee it is. So here you can see we're just making some coffee in Bali. We start by bashing the beans. As you can see, I'm bashing the beans. And then we move on to the roasting of the beans. I'm not at that level yet. We have an abundance of coffee/teas to be taste testing. This is coconut coffee?
Yes.
Best coffee I've ever had in my life.
I already eat every day.
That's a big call, I take that back. Ginseng coffee, because coffee doesn't have enough caffeine, we add ginseng. Yeah, it's alright. So out of all those flavors, my favorite was definitely the coconut coffee. And yeah, it was a big call to say that's the best coffee I've ever had. But I don't know, I'm trying to think of when I've had a better coffee. And the only other time I can think of when I was in Bali like 2 years ago and I had coconut coffee then as well. And that was pretty good. The fact that I remembered that from 2 years, I mean, that makes me think that's pretty good coffee. I'm not a massive coffee drinker anyway. Maybe that's why I can only think of that's the best coffee I've ever had. Nice little pit stop, get some more caffeine into us. Still haven't had breakfast yet. I believe this is turning into more of a brunch than breakfast. Getting pretty hungry, but I guess that's why we have caffeine, because that suppresses the hunger. Ah, up there for thinking. I wonder if they do that on purpose. I feel like they might. Here we go, I think we're finally at lunch or breakfast, whatever you want to call this, because it's about 12 PM right now. And we made it to breakfast/lunch with the view, as you can see. That is the volcano right there, which was last active in 2000, which, well, active by kind of smoke coming out, but the actual last full eruption was 1960. Look at me, I'm full of facts. Come to this channel to learn about facts with Nick. Nah, no, that's all I've got, just because our guide told us that, so I'm just repeating what he told us. Epic view. I'll have some food and then we'll get the drone out. That's what I'm talking about. Buffet going on. Lunch with the fam. We'll call it lunch. And the view.
Just
Hope you guys enjoyed that drone footage. That was pretty sick, although it was a bit cloudy. Randomly pulled off to the side of the road, haven't we?
My name's Wayan. Welcome in Bali.
We got bikes, so here we go. How long do you think this takes? 3 hours.
With the slowly 2 in.
It's not too bad, is it?
So with 2 hours, maybe 30 minutes.
Man, I hate spiders.
If you try to take what is everything, watch it turn into
Just doing some riding through Bali here with the fam. Taking a quick break from the old riding to walk through a traditional Balinese village. Another pit stop riding through the rice fields. It's pretty sick. Another epic view behind us. We've done about 20 k's now. Got another 10 kilometers to go. It's pretty much all downhill, so like there's not much pedaling really happening. So there's not much. I can't really call this cardio. It's something, but awesome views. And that concludes that epic bike ride. Well, yeah, downhill, but still counts as a bike ride. So now we're walking through some lavish rice fields, and we're having lunch, even though it's 4 PM. Still lunch. This is lunch, pretty much the same as what we had for breakfast. No complaints here. It's all good. Got another sick view. Not bad. Yeah, we do have a restaurant all to ourselves. No one else here. Exclusive. Made it back to Seminyak. Was actually a pretty long drive. Ended up being about 2 hours. I guess in peak hour traffic in Bali. Took a bit longer than expected, but we made it back. We did have a fairly late lunch, so I don't think anyone's really that hungry. I'm not gonna have any tonight, but I think some of the family might be just having dessert or something, maybe a coffee. Just go chill out. And then I'll probably go get another massage, because when in Bali, and depending on the time, I might actually do a gym session tonight. See how I feel. The ride was not very intense, so depends how the night goes and if the family heads off to bed early or whatever. If they do, then if the family does head off to bed early, then yeah, I'll probably go to the gym. But if not, then yeah, I'll probably just do a session in the morning. But anyway, I'll shortly head back out with the family. Well, that is going to conclude today. Thank you for coming along. It's been a fun day, pretty full on. There was a fair bit happening. The ride was pretty easy, I'm going to be honest, it was pretty much all downhill, but that's alright. So as you can see by the state I'm currently in terms of I'm not in gym gear. Decided not to gym tonight just because it was a fairly big day, even though there wasn't heaps of physical activity I guess happening. It was just a long day and I still feel like my body's still recovering a little bit. Nothing wrong with taking a rest day, but tomorrow I will get up early and we'll go gym in the morning. The equipment is more modern than the previous villa. There's like 1 or 2 machines and the dumbbells pretty small rack, so I don't know how heavy it actually went up to. We'll make it work as we always do. That's what I want to show on this channel, that traveling, obviously it's not ideal to get in a routine, but it doesn't mean that you can't still go to the gym and maintain and even make some progress, to be honest. Probably gonna call it a night here and we'll get a fresh start tomorrow, which should be a fairly chilled day. Maybe top off the tan. I look very white right now, but I swear it's this room, the lighting in this room, very white. I swear I do have a little bit of colour. We'll see what happens. Kind of play it by ear. Thanks for coming along today. It was a fun day, full on, but it was fun. Appreciate the support and thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow.